guys, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Look at that bag. $85.
No.
Close enough.
Alright, so your day's been made, right?
Yes.
The weight is 24,500 tons.
That?
Per cable.
That one?
Per cable. We are Jason, Julie, Emma, and Hudson. We decided we were ready for a new adventure, so we sold our house and we are traveling in an RV full time. We are excited to see what God has in store for us. Follow along as we hit the road in the slow lane. Get out there and make more of every moment. Hey guys, I am super excited today. We are in San Francisco and I get to relive some of my past growing up with watching TGIF. So we are going to go check out the Painted Ladies today.
Yeah.
And Emma gets to see reruns of all the good shows, but it's just not the same as when it was when I was growing up. You really looked forward to Friday nights. That was the thing. Get through school and then it was Friday and you stayed home and you watched all of the good shows like Family Matters, Balky, that was one of the original TGIFs, and then of course Full House and so many others.
Full House was the best one. The best one.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for San Francisco because of Monk.
Have to go find her a couple monks.
We're gonna go find some.
You're always excited for Friday because that's when you get weekend.
That's right.
From
Yeah,
school.
but it was extra special.
It was
when we were
extra
kids.
special when we were growing up, right,
Yeah.
guys? Those of you that know. So we are over here at Alamo Square Park. This is just a little area right across from the Painted Ladies that you can come. Also in the Full House intro, they were sitting here, and I believe this is the area they were having a little picnic. So it's really cool to be able to sit here, and then when you look across, you see the Painted Ladies.
There's a whole row of them now. And I always just assumed that the Tanner's house was one of those, but it's not. It's about 12 blocks away, on Broderick Street. We're going to swing by there too and take a look at it, probably just to drive by. But
I did not know that.
no, I always just assumed it was one of these since they were in the intro and they lived in a Victorian house,
Yeah.
but it wasn't one of these Victorians.
Jason had looked it up, and the person that had bought that house at one time had repainted it and had planted a tree out front to try to disguise it. I'm sure that the people, when you own a house, you want privacy, of course, but I'm just like, don't buy a famous house. So it looks like that. I'm not sure if it's the current owner now or one after that one that had changed everything. He repainted it and removed the tree to make it look more like it did when the show was out. Golden Gate Bridge. It is really, really foggy here. I guess a lot of the times in the summer. And so we can't see the very top of the Golden Gate Bridge, but we can still see it pretty good. And then if I bring you over here, you can see Alcatraz. Guys, this is the length of one cable.
The diameter of it.
The diameter. That's crazy.
Fact.
Yeah.
Very fact.
Yeah.
I can barely get my
Over 27,000.
80,000 miles.
It
With
doesn't
the
look
wire.
like, looking at it from here, that would be
Yeah.
I
the
know.
diameter of that cable.
That's
That's hardcore.
That's crazy. The weight is 24,500 tons
That?
per cable.
That one?
Per cable. I was talking about the fog earlier. It actually has a name. Carl the fog.
Carl. I don't like Carl
Why?
because he's in the way.
You can't see the pretty beaches.
Yeah, the bridge. Carl's in the way.
Okay, so Jason suggested that we needed to walk out on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing. Here comes the wind.
Oh, yeah.
It's chilly here. We left the desert over 100 degrees,
Yeah.
and then we come here and I'm freezing. There's no happy medium.
See the fog whip through the top of it like it was moving fast.
Crazy. So definitely worth it. If you are in San Francisco, I recommend you walking on the bridge. And there's all kinds of course you can see the video, bicyclists, and I would not want to be riding a bike on there. We were just talking about that. It was so windy that I don't think that I could stay up on my bike. Okay, so tell them about it, Emma.
So we're about to drive by a site from Monk So we're gonna video it. Yeah, it was in one of the episodes, so I want to see it.
That girl is crazy.
What do you think?
Natalie, what are we doing here? I'm a homicide detective.
Okay, Mr. Monk, I know it's not the crime of the century, but someone did this to her, and Linda Fusco deserves justice too.
We are getting ready to go down the famous Lumbar Street. Tell them what you're fixing to see.
I'm fixing to see Monk's apartment, and I am so excited. Yeah.
So it's on the street.
Yes. No, it's on the next street.
The next street.
Yeah. Gosh, that is it right there.
Right there.
Right here?
999.
Release, Emmy, you can rent it.
There is Monk's house.
What?
Rent it.
Your destination is on the right.
That's awesome.
Hey! You can't sell that stuff without a permit.
I am not selling anything.
Of course you're not. Nobody wants to buy that junk. Find another street. Bye.
Alright, so your day's been made, right?
Yes.
It's release. You can rent Monk's house.
It is for lease.
There's the streetcar.
I think her day has been
I
made.
know. This is my new favorite
There's your other
place
bridge, Emma, the
ever,
Bay Bridge.
ever.
Your new favorite place?
Yes. That was awesome.
So I got to see one of the cable cars. I just had a little bit of footage of that, and it just makes me think of the commercials, the rice-a-roni. So all day long I've been singing that.
Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. Rice-a-roni, the flavor kit.
Okay, so we are at Pier 39, and I think there's supposed to be some sea lions over here.
Yeah.
And this looks like a really cute place. There's lots of food vendors and lots of cool things. We'll go check it out.
Pushed him off. Did you see it? Listen over here, there's 2 5. He pushed him off.
Oh.
They make some weird sounds, don't they?
Yeah.
This is funny.
They're fighting hard. Yeah.
I read a thing that said after the earthquake in '89 that happened like during the World Series, the big earthquake out here, that there was one bull sea lion come up and hung out, and then within like a month there was a couple hundred of them here. They just followed him in. They stick around the pier because it's easy food. I'm sure they get fed by the place or people throw them junk or whatever, but yeah, they've got them, put them up some pontoon little piers they can float on. They just hang out and bark. This dude here.
One of them knocked him in. Swimming around.
No, I don't know either.
Oh, he just jumped up out of the water. It's bit.
What are you thinking of the sea lions? This is cool. They kind of stink, I think.
Yeah.
And they sound really, really weird.
I know.
Okay guys, such a cute shirt. Wanted by police in the Bay Area. So funny.
Lunch robbery.
That's,
What are you in for? Lunch robbery.
that's pretty cute. So we couldn't close this video out without treating ourselves
Goodies.
to some chocolate. Let's show the stash. There it is. So we got butterscotch, butterscotch. What was it called?
It was
Butterscotch
like,
chews.
yeah, it's butterscotch.
Butterscotch chews.
And we got some sort of weird thing. Honeycomb candy something. And then I got like a Rocky Road thing, so it had like marshmallows and almonds covered in chocolate and stuff.
Yum.
So, yeah.
Cool. So this is the most we've spent today.
Hudson wanted colorful.
So some chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, tell us how it is.
look at that bag. $85.
No.
Close enough.
It's 15.
How is it?
Good.
Good. All right.
There's you want a butterscotch chew?
I
or
want
do
to
you
try
want
the
a honeycomb?
honeycomb.
You want a butterscotch chew?
Yes.
Honeycomb. Hang on, don't hand it to me yet.
How's that?
They're good. The texture's weird.
It's not a
Squeaky.
What does that even mean?
squeaky.
Squeaks when you chew on it. But it tastes good.
Let me
It's
try.
almost like a bit of honey dipped in chocolate. But it's crunchier than a bit of honey.
No, it's funny.
But it tastes like a bit of honey.
All right, try yours.
Or
Hard.
How is it?
That's weird. It's good.
textured almost like a Whopper, but squeakier.
It's
We'll give a
good.
shout out to an ice cream place in the next town over from us. This has got honeycomb candy in it. They do homemade ice cream, and they do homemade honeycomb candy in an ice cream called Silly Old Bear at the Lazy Cow Creamery in Cookeville, Tennessee,
Yep.
and it destroys these guys.
It is the best ice
million
cream
times to one.
I've ever had. So, if you're ever in Tennessee, go there.
Okay, guys, we only had a half a day here because school has started back.
Womp, womp,
yeah, the kids are saying wah, wah, right?
Yeah.
Hudson loves it. He was very enthusiastic about school today.
Oh, he was, but they made it through it. So yes, we didn't have a whole lot of time here, but we were surprised at how well you can park here and get around.
I think we really got lucky because at the Painted Ladies, we lucked into a spot right away, like maybe half a block, just because we had to, and not looking for a parking spot, just because we had to. Lucked on a spot. There was a half a dozen of them there. Pulled in, parked, free parking, easy cheesy. Went to the Golden Gate Bridge Visitor Center. Lucked up. Their parking machine was down today, the sign said, so we got to park for free there. And then we found street parking at Pier 39 where the sea lines are, and whatever, $3 or something to park here. So surprising that we spent $3 parking total for the whole day in San Francisco. So
Yes. So it was a really fun day, and I'm glad you guys got to come along with us today and go back in time with me, because that was the best part of the day.
I would say probably not to expect that, though. I think we got really lucky.
I think we did.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome. San Francisco is my new favorite city. I'm not big on cities, but this one I loved because I got to see Monk's apartment. So that made like our whole trip 3 months, 4 months, whatever we've been. I would travel all the way down here just to see his apartment.
Just to see it.
So
Got to see some
we
monk
got
sites.
lucky. Yeah. So that was fun.
This silly girl. Gotta love her. So I think we're gonna close out this video, and we will see you guys in the next one.